Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hyper Voice Acting, or Steven, or whichever one of those two you feel like calling me at the moment. Since a lot of people really enjoyed that Chaotix voice compare video that I did with my friends a few months ago, I decided to go ahead and start making it into a full-fledged series, starting with this next video that you're about to see right here. This dub is of the very last scene of the first chapter of this Rayman fanfiction known as Neocreation Day, written by andrewkful. And it's based off the comic adaptation of said fanfiction that was illustrated by my good friend EarthGwee, and she was more than happy to provide me with the panels that I needed for this, since I helped her make the her own dub of it on her own channel. And that's going to be what I'm comparing in this video. I'm going to compare how Gwee and her Rayman actor, James Man Extreme, did in her version of the scene, and compare it to how I do it in my own version of the scene. So, just like with the Chaotix video, I encourage that you listen to both of them back to back. I'll provide a link to Gwee's version in the description below, and sound off in the comments on whose you thought was better, like who was the better Rayman, who was the better Lee, etc, etc. So, enjoy the video, and I hope you all have a grand day.
Rayman? Rayman! We need you, Rayman! Where are... Oh, there you are. Rayman, sit with me by that hill next to the lodge, and I'll tell you the problem.
Whoa, okay, take it easy, Lee. I have to drag this weight behind me, you know.
Don't you think it's strange that we celebrate a holiday, but not what the holiday means?
How do you mean?
I mean, you know the tale of Grandpa Gustav, his plumberry pie addiction, and his flying red Pontiac?
Yes?
And about the thistle decorations on the wall, the indoor tree, the candy, and the dancing?
Go on.
Well, these things, when you think about them, don't make any sense. Why do we eat pie for this day? Why do we let our kids believe in a furry, jolly being who takes his teeth out so we can crack them open to get a gift? Why do we eat candy? Why the thistles? Why everything? This holiday has become so satirized that everyone has forgotten the real meaning behind it. We're littering children's minds with nonsense.
This sounds familiar. I watched a Neocreation Day TV special about it.
Do you know the meaning of Neocreation Day?
Oh, it was the very last thing the hero said before the commercial break. Oh, why did I forget it?
I never knew it either. I was always told that you always do these things every year, but not until several hours ago have I ever considered why. That's what my parents always told me. This holiday is so old that the traditions that go along with it have evolved to the point of ridiculousness. It makes no sense. Nada!
Lee, I understand your feelings, but is there any reason to explode like this?
Rayman, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be such a grouch. Something happened today. There was a rusted old robot that...
Yes?
entered our house. But he seemed to be nice enough. He even told us that his name was Grunge, and he told us the only thing he remembered was the moments after he was revived from lying inside a wrecked space pod. So just because it's Neocreation Day Eve, we let him stay. But the children think he's the real Grandpa Gustav, and they want us to treat him with kindness. Treat an enemy with kindness? Rayman, this holiday's become an accident waiting to happen to us. What if he has a complex, or is a double agent?
Lee, this is very important. Go back inside and tell the escapee to obey everything we tell him to do. Never keep an eye off him, never let the kids too close to him, and never ever make him remember his days on the ship. He has amnesia. I know that because he didn't remember a thing about what had happened on that ship or before that. I found that out when I first encountered him in the woods. Most of all, stay calm. If he didn't do anything harmful to any of the rest of us in the last few hours, which, being a robot pirate, he should have, he's definitely trying to keep a friendly composure. But don't take any chances, and watch what you do and say. If all that doesn't work, then you can tell the kids the truth about Grandpa Gustav.
You know, you came here to get away from it all. But what's great about you is that you never cease to be off duty.